Good morning, Joy Tribe, or good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you're watching this. This is the JOYVILLA show. So welcome back to my channel. Like, subscribe, share this with your friends. We are doing another episode of this multiple part series about health, nutrition, wellness, hormones, balancing yourself from the inside out. And I have my very special guest, Ravinder Sain, health coach. I always want to call you a doctor. You're not officially a doctor, but you're better than a doctor.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, Ravinder.
Thank you, Joy. Thank you. Hi, guys.
Hey, everyone. So Joy Tribe, you've been giving me lots of comments down below, which I encourage. Put your comments, put your questions, put your health concerns down below, because in this series, we're going to develop and focus on body issues and things that you'd like to get solved, things that you'd like to explore, questions you have. We talked about intermittent fasting. We talked about female hormone imbalance. Some of you, Joy Tribe, many of you have been clients of Ravinder's because of my recommendation. I highly recommend him. He is my health coach. He's helped me tremendously. He's helped over 8,000 people. And Joy Tribe, if you want, you can click the link down below or get his information down to get a free health assessment. So actually, Ravinder, before we go into today's topic, will you tell people a little bit what sets you apart than a regular nutritionist or a doctor or something like that? Like what makes you different, Ravinder?
Okay, so what I have done in my last 6 years of research or practice, I worked out a way. Have you heard of Vedas? There are 4 holy books,
The
Indian books.
Vedas.
They're called Vedas. Yes,
That's right.
The 4th
Yes.
of them is called Ayurveda. Ayurveda was the first body science. It's the first medical science as a written scripture. And Ayurveda deals with herbs and lifestyle alone. That was the first time where fasting was mentioned. That's the first scripture where fasting was mentioned. So, but the thing is, Ayurveda is more than 4,000 years old. So some of the things were very pure at that time. So people trying to apply those information data now get into trouble. So what I have worked out is how you can have a modern lifestyle like you and me, handling your life, doing your work, and still incorporate the useful information from Ayurveda to your present life and have very good results. Like you can't go to a mountain and do a cleanse for 21 days. You can't leave your life at the moment. That is kind of something is recommended there. But how you can apply that information to this lifestyle without disrupting your life. So let's say it will be amazing if anybody can cold turkey go on a fast, but he will have to take a few days off. He's going to be, like there will be no salary for a few days. We can't do that. And a normal male person is not able to do that. So you got to incorporate that information in a present life way of life. You see, it's very fast paced life. So you got to put things that way that you get the benefits without halting your life. That's what I have worked out. You can get the results, you can get to fasting, but in a way you feel nothing. So there's no going to be a major shook up of your life. That's what I've incorporated or gotten very expert in.
Yeah, and you've helped me tremendously. We've worked together for over 2 years now, and you've helped me lose weight. I was just telling Ravinder before the show, because I work with him too, my face has leaned out. And if you guys will see from the first couple videos, just this week, I cut out starches because I'm vegan. I'm a certified nutritionist. I'm into health, bodybuilding, weight loss, more like fat loss and muscle gain. I love that. I lift for strength. I deadlifted 110 kilos a couple weeks ago. So that's my new personal best, which is incredible, which for American audiences, that's about 240 pounds, 240 pounds. So I'm very much into health. And even me, I only say this not to brag, but because Ravinder can help somebody from no knowledge of health and nutrition, no knowledge of their body, all the way to a medium to advanced, right? I would consider myself advanced. I've gone on long-term fasts. I'm very much into nutrition. I have a huge knowledge bank of this, but even I was missing some things. And when I talked to Ravinder, he was able to assess my body type. He was able to see, he was able to be like, okay, listen, you need more salt, you need this, we need to incorporate some, apple cider vinegar, more veggies, this, and specific veggies like broccoli, because I'm the estrogen body type, right? You gave me so many incredible tips in the free assessment that, of course, we ended up working together, and that's why I want to, promote him to you guys so that you guys in turn can find something that can solve your issues and help you fix your body permanently, like, because it's a lifestyle. It's not like, oh, take this magic pill, or here, cut this thing out, which a lot of Western medicine says to do, which it's not. It's a lifestyle. You have to change your lifestyle. The hormone imbalances can be caused by stress, can be caused by stress eating, right? We have all these videos, all these topics we've uncovered. They're like little treasures, little nuggets. And I'll tell you, this week, I've stopped eating potatoes, starches, because of Ravinder's recommendation. It goes down to little things. For you, might be fine. For potatoes, for me, I couldn't do it because I was going, what's going on? How come my weight is not budging? My fat is not budging. I'm lifting weights and I'm doing a lot of stuff, but I would be eating potatoes throughout the day. French fries, we all know, is not healthy. But I thought, well, it's vegan and there's nothing else to eat. I go to a cafeteria, I set up my laptop, I work, I do things. I'm in the area, I go to church, and around there is like this cafe that has like French fries and different potatoes and roasted potatoes. And it's like it's out. So just, you can just put your own servings, like cafeteria style, very nice, very upscale, very delicious. And I thought, what's the harm in that? But you give months and months of just, eating good food, but also additional potatoes plus ketchup, which has sugar, right? And then there's no nutrition in that. So I stopped that. I started putting back in my intermittent fasting, putting in the discipline, following Ravinder's regimen. This is kind of a success story, but also just to let you, Joy Tribe, know, like, this is part of my life too, because I was talking to somebody the other day out here in the UK, and I was bragging about you, and he was like, do you use him? I said, I trust him with my life. I've used him for the last 2 years. Yes, I absolutely use him. So, hi. Hi, cutie. Can you close the door a bit? Okay, Rose. My goddaughter. We got a lock on this door. So I did that, and it's incredible results. So my face is slimmed down because it's just inflammation and just bloating has dropped. But I feel like I've lost 5-6 pounds. It could just have been water weight simply from stopping eating potatoes. Amazing.
Lovely.
In 4 or 5 days. So I wanted to promote that success story. Yeah.
Well done.
Ravinder, you're awesome. Okay, now what did you want to talk about? Thank you. What do you want to talk about to the Joy Tribe today?
Okay, so there are certain herbs which are used in Ayurveda. They are known as, in modern times, they call them adaptogens. So what is adaptogen? So the word means adapt, from that adaptogen. So our body has certain constants. It likes to keep those constants where they are, like blood pressure, 120 by 80. There's a body temperature. In Fahrenheit, it's different. In Celsius, it's different. So the whole a lot of things, the body likes to keep them constant. Now, the trouble with medicine,
I think it's 97 degrees, I think, for Americans.
Yeah, trouble with medicine is you can get a medication for high blood pressure or for low blood pressure. You can't take a high blood pressure medication and low blood pressure, you see, because it only does one thing. But adaptogens are something which it would not matter which side it's gone down to, it will bring back the required constant. So it's an amazing, amazing herbs. We get them all over India. They're called adaptogens. They have sole one purpose, is to bring you back to balance. So let's say you have too much stress, physically or sometimes mentally, but I would not say mentally, physical, that's for sure. And you can't sleep. So what happened? Something has changed or disrupted that equilibrium. The word is constant or equilibrium. So one of the best adaptogens in the world, you might have heard Siberian ginseng, one of the most expensive, blah, blah, blah. So that's also an adaptogen. But the number one, top on the list, there's a herb called ashwagandha. I make it myself.
Ashwagandha.
So let me tell you where the word comes from. It's a two Sanskrit words. Ash means a horse, like a proper Mustang horse, and gandha means smell, gandh. So
horse smell?
It's a plant. Yeah, it's a musky smell. Not exactly, it's a horse kind of smell. So when they discovered it, when they did the scraping of it, it smelled like that. So that's why it was named ashwagandha. And this thing is the world's best adaptogen. So it is
Wow.
made from the root of the plant called ashwagandha. It's a bark is used, its leaves are used, but the most potent stuff is in its root. So if you read on it, you would not find much because it's a Indian herb. So the thing modern medicine says, it is a plant-based steroid. That's what the best they can say. It's a plant-based steroid with zero side effects.
Plant-based steroid.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what they call it.
Yeah.
But with zero side effects. Wait, does it
yes.
do what a steroid does? Does it build muscle?
It can do miracles. So what is muscle building? Just to touch on that. You exercise, you give your muscle hard time. Then you don't exercise for a day or two, you have growing pain. That is your parasympathetic gland kicking in, making the resistance so the next time you can do it better. So everything, people don't understand. Exercise doesn't make muscle. It stimulates the second part, which is the parasympathetic gland. That's why it's high intensity interval training. Interval. People don't understand the word interval. There has to be an interval. You can't do every day the same muscle and get that shape you want. So that parasympathetic gland is no stress. It's called rest and digest. This is the key for rest and digest. It's called aphrodisiac. A lot of people think it's a sexual, enticing stuff. You know why? It's not that. It chills you. So anything which chills you will
it
automatically
can increase your sex drive.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
If you're relaxed and chilled. That's why a lot of people do like illegal substances, things like that. They smoke weird things and or drink stuff. You don't need to do all that because all that is doing is artificially putting something on you that forces you. But this will actually relax you. Right? This actually releases. Does it release chill hormones or vibes? What is it? What is it? I sound like an idiot.
I might
What's the
have
chill
mentioned
thing going on?
There are two systems in the body. One is called flight and fight. The second is called rest and digest. So the example is a cheetah chasing a gazelle, fight and flight. Nobody thinking of sex at that time. So if you are in that mode, which is called hyper alertness, where you have to solve problems, you will not think of anything with procreation or sex. But the second mode is parasympathetic gland. It is called the autonomic system in the body. So the second one is rest and digest. If you see, genetically, sun's position has something to do with our body. Metabolism slows down, rest and digest is more in the evening, and sexual activity is also somehow, sun means active, do, not relax. So if you see most of the cultures, they work in the day, they don't work at night. So unless you live in Antarctica somewhere where the sun doesn't go down or sun doesn't come up, that's different. But now this is body science.
That's called hell.
So this is called ashwagandha. You can see the spell. You can find on it. And I tell you, I sell it in the US as well. This is one of my favorite products. And I have distributors in the US also. So what it does. Ashwagandha, yes. So it puts your body back in equilibrium. So imagine you have blood pressure issues. Doesn't matter up or down. It will both way handle. Let's say you have heart arrhythmias, which is the heart is not going on the right rhythm. The rhythm has gone off. Helps you with that. PCOD, PCOS. What happens? Estrogen levels gone haywire. Let's say somebody's trying to conceive, can't because estrogen is not well. Thyroid issues. I use it. This is I call certain videos. I have made a series of videos called the must know series. That's my number one must have product. I take it 4 pills sometimes a day. I recently, the place where I live, she was listening to me talking it so much. She says, can I get a bottle? Because I make videos right outside the room. And she said, I noticed I just don't wake up in the night anymore. She sleeps throughout the night. And she says, that's the big difference for me because there was no physical stress or mental stress on her, but she would wake up and had trouble going back to sleep sometimes. So she can sleep throughout. And that means your rest and digest is super chilled. So if you read up on it, you will be surprised they related to so much to sex. I said, no. That's its last purpose. Its main purpose is to bring back the equilibrium in the body. So
probably
imagine,
because that's promoted probably. It's just because that's an easy sell, right? Easy. Sex sells. So they're like promoting that.
So it's another subject, but living in New York, just give you an example. You are living in a microwave.
Which is
literally.
Great. Oh, yeah.
So
I've lived
all
in New
the
York a
EMF,
long time before.
yeah,
Yeah.
all the EMF, electromagnetic flux, which is a different subject altogether, it disrupts your body's own electrical system. So in that, I put it a must. It is a must. So because every day, either let's say if somebody lives in New Delhi, they did a survey, you're smoking 6 to 8 cigarettes just by living in New Delhi. You're not even
Oh
smoking.
my
This
goodness.
amount of
Oh my
pollution.
god. Just
I
the
don't live in New Delhi.
air.
I just
Ooh.
land there and go home. So but that is more than enough. That's more than enough for me. So the physical stress imposed on our body is so high these days. It's a must product for me. You can research on your own. You get teas with it. I get basically what happened. The soil 4,000 years ago was very potent. So you could literally take ashwagandha plant, extract, no need to extract, and have its bark and good. Now the soil is not that good, so I get an extract. So I get an extract. This is a 500 mg pill. Make sure it is sourced from India. There's a lot of named ashwagandha because that's where it comes from. It's an Ayurvedic and the thing, and
not
the name is
China, right? It's
Sanskrit
supposed to
word.
come from
Yeah,
India.
yeah. Means like China, I don't know even they have it,
From the
but
source.
you can get synthetically stuff made. I don't want that. So, but
No.
all you have to do, the thing is, you got to start with 2 pills 2 times a day, and you will notice changes. Once you have gotten very good results, then you can bring from 2 pills to 4 pills to 2 pills a day. Amazing results and zero
Wow.
side effects. So there are certain vitamins which your body creates a resistance against because they are synthetic. This is your body's native thing. There is no resistance. So you can take it as long as you want. Zero side effects.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like this. This is really amazing. I'm going to start. I remember when we got together first,
Yeah.
when you started coaching me, you were telling me about this. I was taking it regularly.
Yeah.
I definitely want to take some more. I want to see I definitely want to get back into it. Seeing that it's an adaptogen,
I have 2
meaning that it can
distributors
help your body.
in UK, in Birmingham.
In the UK,
So
good. Yeah, because
yeah.
Joy Tribe, as you know, I'm in the UK right now. I'm right outside London town. So I'm in the UK working on a project and have been. So I'm staying out here. So yeah, if you can get me the distribution channel that I can get some ashwagandha, I can get the hookup. Let me know, please, if you can text me that.
Sure.
And Joy Tribe, you can just text Ravinder. His WhatsApp is down below. It's his business WhatsApp that you can get a hold of him. Just him though, like he personally answers that. And email or Instagram. I think your email is also on your Instagram.
They can call me also, Joy. No problem.
They can call you. Wow.
Also.
You call him. Call him on the WhatsApp. Not many people will be posting their own. Some people don't use WhatsApp out overseas, anywhere that's not America.
Normal
everyone
call.
uses WhatsApp, but you can also iMessage him, and you can also get on his Instagram and send him call him through Instagram too. But he's very, very open with everything he does and uses. There's so much incredible knowledge you have, Ravinder, and you're so helpful. You've really, truly helped me. And I know you've helped my Joy Tribe. We got some beautiful success stories up there. You can go on his page. There's some Joy Tribe success stories. And yeah, this was fascinating. Thank you for this knowledge that you're dropping. Open the mic. Ashwagandha is the herb. And yeah. All right, Ravinder. We'll see you the next time. Joy Tribe, we're going to end off here. This has been an incredible episode. I'm really happy I learned something. Hope you learned something too. Joy Tribe, catch us in the next one. Like, subscribe. This series is very important for your health. Don't forget, you can get a free consultation down below. There's no sponsorships on these videos. There's nothing going on here. This is just free offer. If you to continue working with Ravinder, I highly recommend it because it works for me. All right. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.